Hey y'all, today I'm going to be showing y'all two different methods of how to do knotless braids. First, I'm going to show you guys probably a method that you've seen often. I'm not really sure what this method is called, but it's kind of like cornrowing. Like it looks like you're cornrowing, but you're really just starting off the knotless braid. So I first start by putting my braiding gel on the root of the hair, and then I continue by splitting the pieces into 3. Then I am adding the hair in between my pointer and my middle finger, as you see I did there. And I continue to braid down. I'm not braiding like grabbing hair from her scalp. I'm braiding just going down the braid, because when you're braiding and you're like trying to stay on the scalp, it'll create like a clumpy look at the top of the knotless braid. And if you've tried knotless braids before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like it won't be a smooth look like how knotless braids are supposed to look. It'll just be like clumpy and not really, go down the length of the braid. Now, as I'm continuing to braid, you see me putting some gel on the length of the hair as I'm braiding, because you want to get all the frizziness under control. Honestly, it helps in the long run when you're finished doing the style, so that you don't have to go back in and put a whole bunch of mousse and spray and all that just to, lay the hair down. When you've been doing the braids individually, you have them gelled down. Now this second part, this is the first method I learned when doing knotless. It was just easier for me because I was having a hard time with the first method that I showed you. So this is kind of like going underhand. So I'm splitting the hair into 3 again, but I continue braiding, as you can see here, but I'm using my thumb and my pointer finger to hold that 3rd strand just so that I have more grip. And you want to make sure that you braid down with the natural hair at least once or twice, so that you can get the kind of like a ascending look, descending, ascending, whatever. You want to get that smooth look, and you want to keep braiding as you go. I'm constantly using my pointer and my thumb to hold that 3rd strand just so that it's secure, because if you don't, it's more likely for you to let that strand go, or the hair go, and the braid will just come apart. Like, that's the thing about knotless braids. You have to be careful about where your placement is, because with the wrong movement it can slip out of your hand and you'd have to do it all over again. As you see, I'm continuing to add some gel as I'm braiding, just so I can make sure that there's less frizzing. Like I said, you don't want to keep going back and adding like extra gel. I'm just putting a little bit as I'm going, just so that I can tuck her natural hair as I'm braiding, to ensure the least amount of frizz. So now this is just me parting. Me and this client are very close, so you see us just laughing a lot, and I'm a little bit distracted, and that's probably why it took us so long. But honestly, I'm just going to show y'all this process and how I part it. These are medium knotless braids, and she wanted the peekaboo style. It's like when you braid the first 2 rows in the back a different color, and the rest of the hair is a different color closest to her hair color. This is the color that she chose, and I provided the hair. So as the video continues, I'll just let y'all watch. you won't see me touch up the ends. I'm just cutting away the little flyaways just so that when the hair is falling on her back, the little flyaways don't go through her clothes and start to itch and irritate her. You can also take a lighter and go past the ends of her hair relatively quickly. We're not going to touch her natural hair. And also with this trimming part, you also want to make sure you are incorporating gel into your braiding process, because this is one of the reasons why, so that you don't have to go up to her, close to her natural hair, and cut the little flyaways, because you're just really cutting off ends of her hair that really shouldn't be trimmed at all. So after this, you'll see me go in with some hot water. I end up dipping her in. She didn't want curls or anything, so I just did the regular dipping. Then I went in with some mousse and some spray just to give her the shiny look and to finish up the style itself. And I'm about to show you all the finished look.